We're about today's discussion. So I ran 3.3 miles today in 29 minutes, which isn't super impressive in terms of timing, although it was a pretty good pace, especially for me. What I was happy about was one, that I was able to do it because that's the farthest I've ran in a continuous stretch, and that's the longest I've ran in one continuous stretch since I started. And I probably could have gone a little bit further, but that was the distance I had set for myself today. I was running to a point and back, and I felt really good about it, and I was very happy with myself. But the interesting part about it was probably about, I don't know, 2 miles in or so, I started to feel really tired. I was like, I think I might have to take a break, take a rest, and do some walking. But then I had, again, like I talked about the other day, I had to start talking to myself rather than listening to myself, because what I was telling myself in that moment, or my brain was saying, was that you're really tired, you need to stop, you're wearing down. But in reality, it wasn't me that was wearing down. It wasn't my body that was wearing down. It was my brain. And my brain was telling my body that it was tired. So what I started doing is actually speaking to myself in that moment and started saying, your body's not tired, your brain is. Come on, body, carry me through this. And I got a surge of energy, and I just kind of carried through. And I actually finished really strong after that. I just kept saying it, repeating to myself, all right, every single time that little noise started coming in, having a little bit of doubt, I just kept saying, it's your brain that's tired, not your body. You can keep going. You can push it through. Body, carry me through. And I just kept repeating that to myself. And eventually I got to the end and it was no problem. And I actually felt very good about it. And like I said, being that's the farthest I've gone and the amount of progress I've made in that, I'm very happy with that. But more importantly, I'm actually even more happy about the progress I've made mentally to be able to push through that and catch myself in those cycles even faster, so that I can catch it in the moment and flip it and get back on track to where I want to be rather than where I am in that moment. So anyway, I hope that helps somebody else. And like I said, if you ever want to discuss this stuff and go with this a little bit further, see how we can help you out this too, I'd love to have this conversation. So reach out.